welcome everybody to Clyde's Corner Podcast, episode 5. We took a week off because I was at Twitchcon, and we're going to talk about that. So if you're hanging out in Twitch chat, listening on Spotify, or watching on YouTube, I appreciate you. Yeah, I was gone for a whole week, and I was at Twitchcon, went to San Diego. And before I get into that conversation, I want to tell you guys about the giveaway that's open. If you go on my Twitter, which I'm going to be posting on tonight, so if you're listening on Spotify, it'll be there, but also it's going to be in my Discord. It's also in live Twitch chat, and it'll be in the description of the video. $1,000 giveaway in prizes. The first winner gets a chance to pick this right here. This is a 3070 graphics card, EVGA for the Win 3 juicer. If you don't want that and you don't have a PC, that's fine. You can pick a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. The second winner can pick a $100 gift card plus GsxrClyde merch and free tubs. And the third winner will get $100 as well. So you can use it for whatever you want. Buy Lightfall. Do whatever you want. So make sure you guys are entering that. I want to do giveaways every month leading up to Christmas and do the big juicer giveaway. Santa Clyde's coming to town. So, how did TwitchCon go? It was amazing. I left Wednesday on the 5th. Got there around 6:30 and met up with the boys, Sweat, CB, Evan, and we went and got tacos. And the tacos were shit. I'm not gonna lie. We went to this Mexican restaurant and it was shit. Like they brought us out guac, and they put the guac on top of the chips. So once you ate most of the guac, you were left with just tortilla chips. I was like, excuse me, where's the big bowl of guac that I thought I was gonna get? So, yeah, it was a little sus off the bat, but we did get some shrimp street tacos, and it was banging. So the tacos made up for it. Couldn't tell you the name of the place, but it wasn't bad. So after the tacos, we had golfing on Thursday early, but I stayed out and got absolutely destroyed. Actually met up with some other Destiny peeps, met up with Taylor and Pika and a few other Destiny creators at this bar, and yeah, we shut it down. I think Dolly was there too, and Emery and a couple other peeps. It was a big group, but yeah, shut it down. Got absolutely destroyed. You know those people that sit in like the business areas of like California and other cities? They have those neon tricycle bikes and they'll drive you around. I thought those were going to be like Uber prices. And when I got dropped off at my hotel, this dude looks at me and says $80. I'm like, what? You gave me a ride 6 miles down. No, it was literally like 3 miles. 3 miles. Hit me with the $80 special. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, he had the card machine ready. I'm like, all right, here. Swipe the card, take my money. Went upstairs, called it a night. Thursday was so exciting. It was so exciting. So I got to go golfing with like Twitch staff. President of Twitch was there. Huge names, like, I mean, 100 Thieves Nade Shot was there, Tfue, all these other huge names. It was insane. So after when we got there, we went there in a big tour bus. When we got there, they fed us breakfast, treated us like champions. It was great. You know, all the ad money they take, you know, they're giving us, and the sub money that they're taking us next year, that's where all of our paychecks went to pay for this golf outing. So after we ate breakfast, we got our teams. So I went to my golf cart and I had my teammate's name, and his name was Zammy. I want to say it was Zammy. So he's like a tournament Fortnite player. I actually seen him playing with Tfue this morning, and I was like, yo, this dude's kind of, you know, he's a big deal. So I was like, hey man, cool to be on your team. He's like, have you ever played golf? I'm like, about 5-6 times. He's like, I've never played. I'm like, oh, we'll be perfect. So then we found out that we were playing with a guy named I think his name was Greg, but he was like a Twitch executive. I forgot his name. I had it wrote down in my phone or something, but this guy was like part of the board of Twitch. Like if you ever see a big Twitch meeting, he's like one of the 3 dudes that sit up there. So he was like big Twitch executive. So I'm like, hey, I'm glad I'm paired up with this guy, you know? So his partner never showed up. So we ended up teaming up with Sweat and them. So it was Sweat, Preacher Guy, and Zealand. So I got to meet Zealand, Preacher Guy, and Zammy. Those 3 guys are dope as shit. Like, it was just cool to golf with all them. So we didn't know that it was supposed to be like 2 teams. So it's scramble golf. 4 people hit the ball, and whoever's ball's the farthest, you play off that ball off each team. Well, we ended up doing 6 because 1 person from each team didn't show up. So we combined our 2 teams together, and we had no clue that we were breaking the rules. So like the golf security kept rolling up on us. Like, are you guys playing together? And we're like, yeah, our teammates didn't show up. So we thought we'd play as a group. Oh, you're going to hold up the whole thing. It's like the PGA Tour couldn't go on. They kept getting on our ass. Like they were watching us with fucking binoculars, like a hole back. I'm like, guys, we're just here to have fun. So then we started on hole 11 and we pulled up to like hole 13, and there's this Tito's tent, and they're like, oh, this is all paid for, free drinks. I'm like, I'm fucked. So I was like, hey, pour me one of those Tito's martinis, whatever you're making. It was like a Tito's lemonade. I put like 3 back. I was just bang, bang, bang. There was also some seltzers. You know, I don't drink the seltzers, but we had a 12-pack in the golf cart, so I'm like, whatever. Let's slam them. So I got a little buzz going. I'm telling you, I was on the ball. Like, there was a par 3. It was 175 yards. My ball went from the tee to 10 feet from the pin. It was the best golf shot I've ever hit in my life. And when I hit it, it was like Happy Gilmore. I should have used like an 8-iron, but I used a 7, and I cranked it. I was jumping for joy. I'm like, yo, I did that. I hit that ball. A couple of the shots I missed, though. I mean, I got a hold of the ball, but I just couldn't keep it straight. I just shanked it. It went either left or right. I actually bought extra golf balls because I kept losing them. But it was like me and Sweat would hit a good shot, but it'd either go way off. So we were like filming on Sweat's phone, like on Sweat's cell phone. He has some videos. Like, we'd hit a shit ball. Like, we'd hit the ball. And since the phone couldn't tell you where the ball went, we acted like it was the best shot I've ever. We're like, oh my God, look how far it went. But really, it was like 10 feet to the right. It was just, it was a good time. But we realized that the partner party was at 6. And we didn't start golfing until like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I'm like, dude, we're not going to make it. So we got to like hole 9 or hole 10. And I'm like, dude, for first-time golfers to play 9 holes, that's really good. And I'm like, we should probably stop here because we're 40 minutes from the hotel. So we got in an Uber, got back to the hotel as fast as we could. It was like 7 o'clock. And I'm like, dude, we missed the first hour. Not a big deal. So I get out of my Uber and I go to the convention center. You had to get a COVID wristband first, that you were approved with your vaccine, and then get your badge. This line was a mile long. I'm like, dude, by the time I get in, I'm screwed. So by the time I got my wristband approved for Twitchcon, like for health reasons, and got my partner badge, it was like 8 o'clock. So we storm in, race upstairs. A whole bunch of partners on Twitch are there. A lot of the Destiny communities was there, you know, like EK and Dado. I saw a whole bunch of people. Snacks, Mav. Who else were we hanging out with? It was mainly just like me, Sweat, Evan, Moxley. Moxley said hi. It was cool to meet him. You just met a lot of cool people. And when we were sitting there again, free booze. Walked up to the bar. They're like, "Oh, this is all paid for, free drinks." I'm like, "This is great." They had some snacks, some food, but it was alright. So 9 o'clock that ended, and Mr. G-Lad showed up. He showed up late. His flight got delayed. So we went out to this bar called Whiskey Girl. It was like where we hung out most nights, and Glad showed up. And this dude's like, "Hey, let's start drinking Long Island's." It was a bad choice. Because not only did we shut that bar down, but we got fucked up. Like, it was bad. Like, I was I was seeing shit. So when you leave the bar, right on right in the gas lamp district, every corner has like these hot dog vendors. They're like bacon wrapped hot dogs, and they're cooking them, and they got peppers, and they put them on buns, and we're like, dude, I want one. Like I got the munchies, you know. So we ordered them. We walked up to the stand, and Glad's like, I want them all. Every single one you got cooking, I want them all. So Glad gets the first one, and not only does he eat it, but he eats the cardboard too. There's a video on my phone. I'll show it later in the week, but I didn't get all my videos and my photos together just because I had a lot of stuff to do this morning. But this dude bit the cardboard, and he was eating it. So not only did he eat something hot off the grill, but he was chewing on the cardboard. So he burned the top of his mouth when you eat something hot, and literally ruined his whole weekend. Like he couldn't eat right, and his mouth hurt so bad. Like, but he was lost in the sauce. I got that video. I'll put it on Twitter and let you guys see it. So the next day I woke up, and that was the first day of Twitchcon, Friday. Glad didn't move from his hotel room. He was done. But you got to understand when he breaks keto, it really fucks him up. So a night of drinking will put you out. But I was nervous Friday. When I went to the con, it was cool because I met up with Sweat, CB, Evan, and Island Grown. He's a big Pokemon guy, and he's a Twitch ambassador. So like, we got a golf cart ride from the Marriott to the convention center, like backdoor entrance, VIP. I was like, oh, this is kind of slick. Yeah, we're getting this little VIP treatment. We had security and shit. I was like, man, this is dope. So when I get into the TwitchCon, I'm like, all right, nerves are starting to set in, because I knew I had a meet and greet at 2 p.m. And like doing a meet and greet at like GCX or something isn't bad, because you know, like, hey, you're a Destiny streamer. This is a Destiny event. It's not going to be that bad. You know, there's going to be people there to see you. People know who you are. But when a guy like me's at TwitchCon, like, that's what I'm saying, Thor. Everybody that had the same meet and greet as me around 2 p.m., they were all like 5 times my size, maybe like 4, but they were all like big names. And I'm like, I'm kind of nervous. Like, what if people don't show up? Like, I'm gonna look like an idiot. So like, I you know, the nerves were definitely kicked in. So pretty much we just walked around the con the whole time for the first couple hours, met some people, went by the Bungie Foundation booth, you know, stopped at some booths that we knew. And then the meet and greet pops up, and I'm in the back, right? They're like, oh, you can go in this green room and chill until it's your time. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm sitting there, and Valkyrie walks in. She's like, hi. I'm like, oh shit. Kind of nervous. Like, you know, it was kind of crazy to meet her. And I was like, oh, hey, you know, getting ready to do a meet and greet, yada, yada, yada. I was just nervous. She's a big name. But it was cool. And then I walk out, and there's like a line. There's like a line for my meet and greet. And I'm like, all right, this is dope. So, you know, stand there, take pictures, talk with people. I had a strat. So when the line was small, I talked to the people more so the line could get bigger. It was just a strat. It was like, hey, let's talk extra so more people could stand in line and I look cool. So I did that for like an hour and a half, and then it finally died. The line finally died, and I'm like, all right, time to dip. And I actually got a sign for it. So I shipped this home, but I'm going to put this in the new gaming room. It's got a little crease right here, but it ain't bad. But hey, this is still cool. Like, I earned this shit. Like, this was hung up on the wall. So this is pretty dope. My TwitchCon name tag. I'll figure out a way to get out the crease. So then the GsxrClyde boys were there. They had a whole booth. It was dope. Power GPU, my PC sponsor, they were there too. Code Clyde at checkout, hashtag ad. And it was just a good time. Friday night, we all, where did we go to dinner Friday? Where did we go? Where did we go? Friday night. Friday, we left the con. I don't know where we ate at. I can't remember. Wasn't the bar. Oh, we went to a, no, that was the second night. I can't remember where I ate the first night. Anyways, night of drinking. Again, I'm an idiot. Got fucked up. Saturday morning, woke up feeling like shit. Terrible. 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 Oh yeah, GsxrClyde has all the merch. It's so comfy. So I woke up Saturday feeling like I got a train. I feel like I got hit by a train, but that's what I do at these cons. I just push through it. 3-4 hours of sleep a night, little recharge, beer in the shower in the morning, bang bang, good to go. So Saturday was cool because we were getting set up to see that Meg Thee Stallion concert. I think that's her name. So we went to the con all day, did it again, hung out at the GsxrClyde's booth, you know, walked around, you know, yada yada yada. I tried stopping at a few companies to talk to them about like sponsorships, but like every time I went to one, they're like, oh, our partnership rep isn't here, fill out an application. I'm like, oh, so get put to the bottom of the list. Yeah, I'm good. We ain't got time for that bullshit. So I'm like, I think I'll just wait, you know, because I don't want to get like too in over my head. So Saturday, Monty from GsxrClyde was nice enough to take us out to lunch. That was nice. And then we went out to dinner. We went out to a seafood place on the water, Valentine or something like that. It was really cool. It was right on the bay. And I got this, what did I get? Crab stuffed tiger shrimp. I think that's what I got. And holy shit, it was fire. The calamari was on point too. Like, seafood in Cali's pretty good. We had a big dinner. There was like 25 creators there, like everybody from the Destiny Directory Pure, and Maddie showed up with his fiance Sweat, and Zwerg and Frost and Strassner. There was like 20 of us at this table. It was really cool. So then we went to that Meg Thee Stallion after party. It was kind of dope. Like, she actually put on a good show. I mean, she was clapping cheeks on Master Chief, but she actually put on a good show. Like, I didn't think like she was gonna kill it, but like she actually killed it. Like, right when we got there, she was like coming on too. We like missed the first two performances, which was okay because we didn't really know who they were. But Meg, she put on a good show. Like, she actually killed it. I was actually surprised, and I was bobbing and weaving, you know. Yeah. J-Lo met me and gave me this Steam Deck. Love this thing. I haven't messed with it yet, but thank you so much for meeting me at Twitchcon and giving me this Steam Deck with a 2 terabyte hard drive that hasn't even came out yet. I'll mess with it. I know you put a camera in here, so like when I go to take a shit or something, I'm just gonna give you a nice gooch shot, you know. I know you're watching me. I'm not stupid. But yeah, I'll mess with that. I haven't messed with the Steam Deck. I'll look into it. I don't know how to operate it, but we'll figure it out. I mean, I had Game Boy growing up. But yeah, J-Lo was nice enough to give me that. What was cool is he literally just met up with me and just said, hey man, I just wanted to bring this to you. This is yours. And I'm like, do you want to take a pic or anything? He's like, nah. And I mean, he's just a homie, you know. He's like, you know, 2 years sub, almost 3 years. Love you, man. Love the community. But yeah. And Sunday was chill. Sunday was like a chill day at the con. We kind of just like hung out at the con a little bit, and then we all went out to Korean barbecue, had one last you know, bang for hoorah, because I knew I was coming home Monday. Korean barbecue was banging. I actually tried intestines and I didn't like it. So I cooked them up real good, and when I bit into them, like, it blew up in your mouth, and it tastes like bone marrow, but like shit. So I didn't like it, but I was smashing the spicy pork. Spicy pork got the business, like, absolutely destroyed it. Like, the waiter kept coming up to our table and they're like, do you really want more meat? And me and Glad are sitting there. I'm like, yep, bring it on. They ended up switching shifts, and they're like, this is your new waiter. And we're like, hey, just keep bringing it out. Just keep bringing all the meat. But it was a good time. A lot of great things happened at TwitchCon. I met a lot of cool people, got to connect with the community more, and I pretty much made a big career choice that I told you guys about. But tomorrow on my off day, I have to go get a GsxrClyde's logo tattoo drawn up. So I was talking with the owner of GsxrClyde, and I'm like, yo, I've been with you guys for a while now. What do we got to do to get the juicer deal and like lock this in for life? And he's like, get a tattoo. I'm like, you want a logo tattoo? He tried to get me to do gamer logo subs, and I'm like, no, that's too much. So I figured since this arm says Italiano and it's graffiti, I'm gonna get the gamer subs logo like spray painted on my arm, so it'll like go with my arm. So yeah, we're gonna lock that in. But the reason why I did that is because, you know, it's gonna open up some great opportunities for chat and for me down the road. And you know, it's just a cool thing that I can work very hard at something and work hard with gamer subs and be able to say, hey, I got a nice deal with them, and you guys earned that. You know, I can't wait for the new Black Cherry label to come out. Those are going to be collector's editions, by the way. So they're only going to run so many labels on those tubs. I'll get more information soon. So that's going to be like a collector's thing. Also, the new shaker will be coming out very soon. We're waiting on the test sample to get here. Once I approve it, we're all good to go. But I'm telling you guys right now, this next shaker that I got coming out, it's literally what we're all about. Just the brand, family. When you guys see the design, you're going to be like, I understand why you did it. So I'm excited for you guys to see that. But also, when I was at Twitchcon, the fucking, dude, the merch and the other stuff the Gamer Subs has coming out, it's so fire. Like, I was like, yo, give me one. And they're going to be nice enough, too, in the new house when I move. We're going to be talking about that in a second. They're going to actually make me a Gamer Subs neon sign. So, yeah, Doc, we'll talk. Hoodies, etc., stuff like that. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Also, my goal by January is to get a whole new merch brand for you guys. I got a lot of stuff going on with November and December, but by January I'd like to get a whole new merch line, so be on the look for that too. I'm gonna ask the community what they want, hit a company up and get that rolling. So it's really tough for me to do merch because merch is hit or miss. I put a lot of time into it. Usually I lose money on it because I always ask like for high quality shirts and high quality designs, but you guys deserve it. So Make-Wish did reply back to me on Twitter, so we can get some plushies made as well. Yeah, that company was great. That I worked with the Witch Queen release, so that was good. And yeah, Sweat's got a new shaker coming out too. His is funny. You guys will laugh at that. Also, yep, Halloween's coming up. You guys are gonna roast me for what I'm dressing up as Halloween. I'm not telling you, but let's just say I made a bet and I lost. Man, I gotta stop making bets. Yeah, you guys are gonna roast me on Halloween, but it's okay. It's, you know, it's all about, you know, being in spirit, you know. But anyways, Power GPU met Jesse. I've known Jesse for years. If you guys want 4090 rigs with all the new shit, the 13900K, the juicer magooser, head on over to Power GPU, go on their website, fill out a build request, ask them what's available. I did talk to them. We're going to be building me a juicer rig when I move in the new house, so it's going to be good. So let's talk about the house. My closing date is November 23rd. And your boy forgot about December 6th. December 6th is when the new content comes out for Destiny. So as long as these schmucks that are building my house can finish it on the 23rd, that's a Wednesday, I think my official move-in date is going to be around the December 2nd and 3rd. So from November 23rd to December 2nd, I can have my stuff delivered, my internet hooked up and all that. And then maybe the 2nd or 3rd, I can leave this house. I did talk to the contractor yesterday. He said everything was drywalled, mudded, and sanded, and they will be priming on Monday. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to keep it moving. They've been doing great stuff. What does suck about moving in that era, around that time, see, a boomer forgot to sign his signature, so my house got pushed back a month. The only thing that sucks is that I now have to move into that house on the 23rd of November when I get my keys, or a week later. I can't get grass to grow. So literally, the first 3 weeks of me moving in that house, I'm not going to have a yard. It'll be graded, and I won't have a fence. So I'm going to have to be walking Thor a lot. I'm going to have to let him outside. So if I go to let the dog out and I'm not here for like a few minutes, you know why. The fence will not be put up until around Christmas time. And I'm not happy about that fence because it's a 6-foot privacy vinyl fence and it's 302 linear feet. And the average cost for that is about 50 per linear feet. And the goddamn fence is going to cost me 16 grand. We love Twitch ads. Yes, we do. We love watching those ads. I don't want to throw down sod. I've looked up sod stuff. Unless you guys can give me articles. The way they do sod now is a little different. And there's chemicals and stuff that attract like insects. And I don't think it's good for Thor. I don't really know anything that landscapers can put down to make grass grow in the end of November when it's pretty much winter weather. So I really don't think there's anything I could do. I'm not going to put down turf. You're talking about stuff. I'm not going to do hydro spray. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to call a few buddies this week. I'm going to call a few buddies this week, but I don't think I can get anything to grow. But what's nice is that the fence company that's building for me, they said that we could do a temporary tap fence, so they can pretty much tap in a temporary fence on the back of my house to give Thor a big enough area so I can let him out the sliding door. Clover is the way. I can look into clover. I don't even know anything about clover. When I used to do landscaping, it was just fertilizer, hydro seed, and straw. I think I did sod a few times. But it's a big backyard. I don't want to sod the whole thing. That's whew, man. But if you did clover and moss in your backyard, how long did it take to grow, and what was the winter? What was the weather like? Like, you know, in Ohio around November going into December, it's pretty much winter weather. So I don't think it'll grow. Plus, I also have to check with the HOA to see if they'll allow that. Late October, we subplanted the clover and it was full by March. Yeah, see, no. So, we'll see. We'll see what my options are, but it's once it gets cold enough and the ground hardens, the dog will be fine. I got one of these little stations where I dip his paws in and clean it. You know, I clean his paws before he gets let inside, so it shouldn't be too bad. But very exciting. I'm very excited for the new house. The whole basement's going to be finished. That's where the new gaming setup's going to go. So much more room for activities. The content's just going to be juicy. And I can't wait to do, you know, all the plans. All the stuff that I have planned is going to be huge. I'll also have like a spare streaming setup. So if I invite friends to come stay at the house, they can stream. So we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I just talked about Twitchcon. I mean, other than that, it was literally just meeting the community, talking to some sponsors. I didn't go into the pit of death that everybody got injured on. I looked and seen how deep the phone was, and I'm like, yeah, your 250-pound ass should stay away from that. So I stayed away from it. But I did watch Pure and Sweat go at it, and Pure literally just gave up. It was funny. I hit the punching bag there, though. Those little machines. Yeah, I cracked it once, gave it a little 1-2, you know, buckle my shoe. Cracked it for like 800, so... It was rigged, though, because usually I hit those for around 900, but those are a ripoff anyway, and they're all... But, yeah, TwitchCon was a good time. But house stuff was... I'm just very excited for the house stuff. But, you know, upcoming content, like, pretty much, you know, what we're... I didn't tell how he ended up on the luggage cart. I'm glad you said that. So how... After we ate that hot dog, right? I'm glad you said something. After we ate that hot dog and Glad burned his mouth, which he didn't know he did, we walked about a good 4 miles back to Glad's hotel at the Marriott. And when we got there, you know, we're trying to walk up to his room, you know, because everyone was getting ready to go to bed. It was late. And we're in this elevator, right? And Clyde keeps hitting the floor button, like what floor he wants to go to. And the door would close and then it would open. The door would close and then would open. Close and then would open. And I look over at the elevator, and we're on an elevator that only went to the bottom floor and the floor we were on, 2 floors. So we're sitting there getting trolled by an elevator. And I'm like, oh boy. We walked to this side of the hotel for no reason. You know, what the fuck? And so we get out of the elevator and Glad just hits the floor. He doesn't move. He's just like, bro, I'm done. I'm like, well, where's your room at? He's like, I think it's this number. So Tara, that was with us, she went and got a cart, you know, a bellhop. And we put Glad on it, put his ass in the elevator, the correct elevator, took him up to his room. And when we got to the room, my dude was crawling. He's like, help. I'm like, oh shit. I tried picking his ass up, dead weight. And he was just fighting me, just, I'm fucked up. I'm like, dude, I'm fucked up too. And I'm trying to pick him up. So I pick him up, throw him on his fucking bed, kick off his shoes, put a water by his bed. And I'm like, don't say I never helped you. He was done. And then I got an Uber back to my place. It was just, it was hilarious. Like, I got some pictures in my phone. I'll post on Twitter later this week. I'll be like, hey, Glad you feeling better this week, you know? So it'll be a good time. I have a video too. I wanted to show it tonight, but I didn't send it. I didn't set it up for the format. It's on my phone. I have a video of him eating the hot dog. I'll post it on Twitter this week and talk shit to him. You know, normal stuff. But with November, you know, November, we got some juicy stuff coming up. So I was talking about this early on stream earlier. We were talking about this whole ad incentive program that's getting out of hand. I have never ran over 5 minutes per hour ever. And now Twitch is trying to do some crazy shit. They're trying to, my highest offer was 8 minutes. So there was a 5, a 6, and an 8. And I'm like, there's just no way I can run 8. There's just no way. But a lot of people pointed out today, like people in chat, and the picture I tweeted is 190 hours. And I really didn't think about it until earlier, until chat was talking about it, but like 190 hours to run 8 minutes of ads, or even if I pick the 5-minute one, 190 hours is a long time to commit. Like this month was 173, and I have to make it up because I was at TwitchCon, so I pretty much have to grind out the rest of this month. And I'm really gonna have to do some thinking tomorrow on my off day and really see if I'm gonna do it, because it's gonna be really hard for me to commit to 190 hours. You know, it's 8-hour streams for 24 days, but again, like, what if I have to take some off days for the house? Like, I really don't know. So I got to the end of the month to figure it out. But again, if I was to do it, you know, it is going to support, you know, giveaways and stuff, but I really don't know what's going on. But Twitch is, you know, definitely trying to push these ads onto people. Me personally, people always ask me what's my opinion on them. I think it's a really good thing for creators that are smaller. Obviously, it benefits the people like myself and larger creators, but I've seen it benefit lower creators as well. You know, offer them a couple, you know, couple $100. I guarantee some ads just went off right now because it's 40 minutes on the hour. Yeah, we love ads. Yes, we do. 1 of 7 coming up. But we'll see. We'll I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll figure it out by the end of the month. I might not, because November, we kind of got a lot of stuff going on. We have, well, the end of this month, October 20th is the open beta for First Descendant. First Descendant is a game that's third person. It's a mix of like Warframe, Outriders, Anthem, Destiny, a little bit of Destiny. It was, you know, just from what I've seen. So I want to try out that beta, play it. November, we got God of War coming out on PS5. I'm going to be all over that. I'd definitely be mixing that in with my Destiny content. And also, I wanted to actually play the new Warzone map. I've never played Warzone. I think it'd just be cool to play like twice a month or 3 times a month, just with chat. We squad up and have some fun. I'm just trying to bring more fun to the table, But we also have a new Destiny season coming up in December 6th. I heard there's a new dungeon. So we'll see. We'll see where we're at. But again, do I really want to be, while I'm doing all that stuff in November, do I want to be just laying down the ads? So I heard there's no crouch in First Descendant, so we'll see what's going on. Again, this isn't the beta testing. Anything we test out, I don't know when the full game launches. I think it doesn't launch until 2023. So again, it's just a beta. So it's up to the devs on what they change. But, you know, it's going to be nice to have something different, you know, because I'm pretty much at that point where I love grinding Destiny, but I want to take the brand to the next level. That's why I do these podcasts. You know, that's why I try and give advice. You know, that's why I always try and give people like advice on streaming and, you know, do stuff like this, because pretty much that's what this podcast is all about for me to just, I want to have some friends on. I want to have some guests on. I know I said I was going to try and have a guest this week, but with me just coming back this week, it's been crazy. But, you know, I like just talking with chat and vibing and talking to people that listen in on YouTube and listening on Spotify, because I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from this, and it's been helping people. A lot of positive messages, a lot of people DM me, a lot of people tell me just, you know, they like it, and that's what it's all for, because you know how it is. Don't take no shit. Fuck everybody. You know, you're here to impress nobody. That's your job every morning. Every morning you wake up, you don't have to impress anybody. They don't like you, fuck them. I mean, that's just how it is. You know, I was really on the opposite side of that before I actually cared what people thought. And you know what? That shit got me nowhere. You know, it really gets you nowhere. And I've tried making friends with people because I'm like, oh, that's a big name and I should be friends with them. And I, you know, yada, 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 and it'll make me look better. And yet, man, stop worrying about what other people can get you, and you get it yourself. Because that just leads up to nothing but issues, especially in this fucking day and age. It's 2022, new cancel culture bullshit where it just, you know, you say the wrong thing and people are just got the pitchforks out ready to fuck you up just because you don't agree with something. I mean, look at all the Destiny issues right now. Tomorrow, you'll see on YouTube the undercover Larry the Carry raid. I actually went undercover in my own Discord. That's going to be a banger video, so make sure you guys watch that. But I want to start doing weekly theme videos. And next week's video, I'm going to get roasted for. Here comes the pitchforks. My overall thoughts on Destiny. Where the game's at, what I think about it. I usually don't like doing these kind of videos because I know it brings like heat. Like literally people will unfollow me on Twitter. If any Bungie devs like know who I am and they follow me on Twitter, they might unfollow me. I might get some hate for it, but I'm already on the shit list because I don't get involved, you know. I don't get involved with as much as I want to anymore, and I don't understand why. I've reached out and asked them, you know, why don't I get involved with some of the stuff that goes on at Bungie, and I'm just done with it. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm going to dominate the game. I'm going to help the community, and I'm going to keep crushing numbers. You know where to find me. I'm just over it. But, you know, I want to go over it and tell people how I feel about the game, you know, where strong points need to be changed, you know. I think the div nerf is an important thing that should be happening anyway. I've said that gun needs to be nerfed for a year. It incorporates lazy. You literally just put the bubble on a boss or anything you're playing and just, you know, shoot your gun. I literally did a master dungeon earlier and I was hip firing my linear because I knew div was on, and I was proccing bait and switch and hitting all 10 shots. Like, it just promotes laziness. And now that it's going to go down to 15%, it's not going to be the best loadout to use. Now, a boss that's hard to crit and moves around a lot, yes, just to have, because right now your 15% weakness is your weakening nades. You throw a void nade, you weaken a boss, it's 15%. So div will just act like that, but you won't miss your shots. Look at it like this. If your linear is doing 130k a shot, it's going to do 115k. Not a big deal. Damage over time, your numbers will drop, but big whoop-de-doo, it's still going to be good. But it's going to be nice to be able to incorporate tractor cannon bakes and, you know, other stuff, tether. Even though tether doesn't last as long as we want it to, it might bring, you know, diversity. You know, we'll see what's going on. But, you know, the hunter could put the tether on, then when the tether is off, you can put the div on. We'll see though. But I think resilience changes need to come next. I think this 40% damage reduction is just too much. GMs don't even feel like GMs anymore. I don't care what people say. I love that the up and comers or the new returning players can experience endgame, but let's be honest, you know, it's all about your power level. If you want to go do a Master King's Fall, just go sit on the moon for every day and get up to 1600 power. If you're at level with the raid, it's like a normal raid. It doesn't even affect you. I know this because I've played the raid under leveled plenty of times, plenty of master raids 20, 30 under. So, but you know, there's only so much stuff we can do. But my theory is, what I want to talk about in the video is, I think Bungie should just go full send and wreck the sandbox and make crazy changes for December 6th. That way they have the whole season to make changes to make it correct for Lightfall. Because you know what's going to happen when Lightfall comes out. Strand's going to come out and it's going to be terrible. Anytime there's a new update to a super or a new super, something's broken in the game. Hashtag Titan. You know what I'm saying? So I'll talk about that in the video, but I really want to start, instead of me just smashing nonstop videos out on YouTube, like I can smash clips out on TikTok. I really want to start doing at least one featured video a week, like one juicer video a week. You know, we know that Guido's working on the highlights. You know, I dropped the highlight videos, Clyde's Corner, on Wednesday and Saturday, but I told Merc, like, I want him to start working on like one juicer video a week. And obviously if something comes up like a like Oryx challenge, I'll put a video out for that, because I already got the strat for that and we can make that on Tuesday. But like, I'm gonna need chat's help and need community's help to like give me ideas. So we got the undercover raid launching tomorrow, the State of Destiny video the week after, and I just need some, you know, I need some ideas on what people would want me to do, because I really want to crush it on YouTube, man. Like, I really want this 100K. I think I could do 100K before Lightfall. I think we're about to hit 80K. So to get 20K subs from now until Lightfall, that's 4 months. I think we can do it. You know, I just, you know, I gotta bust my ass. Even if we get close, I'll be happy. But it's, I really want to hit 50K on Discord as well. I want to, you know, I want to bring that helpful community out more. If you're not part of the Discord, it's discord.gg/GsxrClyde. Just look it up. Most helpful Discord. I actually did my undercover raid in my own Discord. They didn't treat me any different. They didn't know it was me. I was 1560. I had some juicy weapons on, but I wasn't treated any different. And I told them I didn't know what I was doing. So anyways, I just got goals, you know, and I want to crush them. And the reason why I want my videos to do better, it's just like why I run ads. I was telling chat this about an hour ago. I want the brand to do better so I can give back. You know, I want to do giveaways every month. And the reason why is there's not a lot of streamers out there that can do giveaways every month. I want to give back, you know. I want to do cool stuff. You know, last Christmas I gave away 15 grand. I want to try and do that again this year. We'll see what happens, you know, with the house and stuff. I'm going to see what I can do. But I'm going to do something cool. I'm going to do I'm going to do Secret Santa again. There will be a form for people to fill out. It got a lot of attention last year. So pretty much what you do is, for the Secret Santa, you fill out what you want for Christmas, why, and who's it for. Some people ask a gift for themselves or ask a gift for a significant other. And then I just do a random number generator. If it selects your post, we listen to what you had to say and what you want for Christmas. And if it's doable, I actually gave people what they wanted. We actually gave away PCs and next-gen consoles, and it was really dope. So I'm excited to set that stuff up. So again, got to talk to sponsors, see what we can pull up, and make this happen. Yeah, Dead Thrall's daughter, yeah. So he won a PlayStation, and he was in Discord chat with us, and he was saying how much it's going to make a Christmas for his daughter and stuff. And the onions started cutting, and chat heard it, and everyone donated money, like dollar after dollar, and it was like $1,500. So I took that money, Venmo'd it to him right away while he was still in Discord, and his wife's like, oh my God, we got to go buy her more gifts. So they literally took the money I sent him right away and bought his daughter more gifts for Christmas. I almost lost it. I was like, holy shit. Like when stuff like that happens, that's why I want to expand the brand, you know, have more income coming in so I can give back more. Because like I have a set income that I want to be at every month. And anything that I make over that, I'm just like, I could do something with this. I could do a giveaway, or we'll just put it in savings because Uncle Sam's coming, you know. The taxes will come and bite you in the ass, but I want to do more stuff like that. And you know, YouTube's crazy, but for to be successful on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, it's not easy. But again, you know, I just need to work more. And you know, I'm a PvE guy in Destiny. You can only upload so much stuff. That's why I like doing the highlight videos, to show people how much fun we have in the raids and in the content every week and all the stupid shit that I do. And then when it comes down to the guides and stuff, you know, I upload that stuff so people can do. But I just want to take it to the next level. That's why I'm doing this podcast. That's why I want to do some more IRL stuff when I move in the new house. Just do other stuff and just have fun. You know, maybe I can find, maybe I could just find other ways to just do better, you know. I told you guys I'm going to buy that drum set when I move in the new house. So maybe we'll do some songs and smash some shit, you know. I don't know. I want to do more, you know. I'm hungry, man. I love what I do, and I love being a content creator, but I need to work harder, and you know, that's where it's coming in. I felt like there's some months where I feel like I get a lot done, but there's sometimes I feel like I'm lazy, you know. And I got to work harder, but again, I need the content, and I'm just not at that point yet where I want to do diversity. I don't want to play variety, just because there's only certain games that I can play. They have to be a game that chat's interactive with, like Elden Ring. When I played Elden Ring, that was a masterpiece. Game of the year. Love that fucking game. If you haven't played Elden Ring, you should. But it was great. Every time I played it, like anything that I was getting ready to like walk into, chat was just like, hey, yeah, you're gonna get wrecked, or you know, do this, or you know, backseaters. And then when I got to Margit, like everyone's like, oh my god, he's gonna get shit on. I beat that boss first try because I realized what bleed was. I had no heals. The boss was at 20% health. I hit him with the 2-piece and a biscuit. Bleed procced, killed him. And chat was so bald. They were so mad. They're like, no, you're supposed to get shit on like me. No, like it was great. So games like that were just so much fun to play. Dark Souls 3 was so awesome to play. And then you play a game like Fall Guys where you're having fun. But chat's dead. Like it just wasn't fun. You know? When we all played zombies with the boys, that was cool. We should have played more of that, but like it has to be an interactive game. And let's just be honest, there hasn't really been a banger game that's dropped in the last couple years. Really, there hasn't. Besides Elden Ring and like Destiny updates, like there's really no like AAA games that are dropping some banger stuff. Like Anthem tried, Outriders tried, COD's trying, but it's full of cheaters. And then you got what, Cyberpunk that blew everybody's PCs up, you know. We're just waiting, you know. And I need a game where I can be interactive with chat and just have fun. God of War is going to be a banger. I can't wait for that. Thor, what's going on? You've been being pretty good for the first hour. So, is this your time to come in and shine? There's no way you ate that whole bone. I just gave you a brand new bone and you talked it down? No shot. Bro. That's crazy. This is another one. I gave him a full big one and he just... I mean, First Descendant looks cool. But there's a lot of negative reviews. Like people that have put out the YouTube videos for the game already and they said they played it. People aren't saying really good things about it. It's really not that good. You know? Come here. What do you want? You can come say hi. I'm going to drink my great clear American peach water. You want some water in the street? I'll be right back. Real quick for chat. Real quick. All right, I messed up. I forgot about story time. I mean, I know I just told Twitchcon story and a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm supposed to do a story time segment, and I don't really have one. I didn't play Detroit Came Human. So while I'm thinking of a story time, I guess we could do some Q&A live with chat and ask some questions. And I know you guys had some questions earlier in stream, and I told you to save it for the podcast. So make sure you at me. It could be about whatever. I don't care what it is. Just make sure it's TOS appropriate. Yeah, Fall Guys was a limited lobby. Lawler, I have no clue what that is. Did I mess up a few mechanics to add a little bit more juice in the undercover raid? I guess you'll have to find out. I did do a crazy clutch on totems. And being 1560 on War Priest, I put out some crazy damage. Over 3 mil. I was juicing. Larry was sweating. What do I use to mix my sound on stream? I use a GsxrClyde. So a GsxrClyde is, I have 4 sliders, the voice changer, and line in, line out, and it pretty much controls all my sound for my 2 PC setup. How do I like my woman? Oh God. Short, brunette. That's all you get. No more than that. Shitters. Escape from Tarkov. I've watched people play that game. Rest in peace to the homie Reject, but he used to play that a lot. The Dead Space games, I haven't really had an interest in doing. Again, it has to be something that interactive with chat. That's why I think playing with you know, chat like Warzone games could be fun, you know. But I know Tarkov can be a very frustrating game. Right hand ass, left hand tits. Oh, I'm an ass man all the way. Getting a fake butt might look a little weird, but buying fake boobs, doable. What's the best COD? I mean, I really enjoyed World at War just because of zombies, OGs, triple OG, but like for playing multiplayer was Black Ops 1 for me. AK-74U, rapid fire. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chopper gunner, Blackbirds, you name it. I mean, I could probably get into GTA when they drop the new one. I'm gonna buy the new COD just because I want to play Warzone. I've never played Warzone. So I know a new Warzone map's coming out, and I know it's gonna have a lot of hype, so maybe I could just play with chat. You know, no matter what I play, I know the community will get on my back, but I'm a very, very, very chat-oriented person. I like talking to chat each day. You wouldn't believe of how many people hang out in my chat every day just because I said hi to them the first time in chat. You know, I love talking to chat. So if I play a game that I'm just focused on and I'm not looking at chat, I hate it. You know. Short brunette with a... No, she doesn't have to have a big butt. I'm just saying I prefer butt than tits, you know. Just short and fun size, you know. %1,000% more. Chat interaction is better. It is. Just a nice one. Little firm butt, you know. I don't know, man. Women are trouble, but you know, it's the only missing piece in my book. You know, I live a great life, but I do like to share my time with a woman. So working on it. Okay, get off my back, shitters. Let's get off my ass. Okay. Highlights double cheeked up. Oh my. All right. Listen, we're not 12, okay? Who's winning the college football championship? I want to say the Buckeyes, but I'm worried. I think the Buckeyes can get their shit together and do it, but Georgia's playing really good. I'd like to see Georgia and the Buckeyes go at it. But Buckeyes got some work to do. They need heart, and they need to find the faith in their team. And you know, we need our players back, and we need to run the ball. Any upsets today in college football or no? Favorite sports memory, whether yourself or a game attended. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, I gotta stop chat because I'll forget where I'm at. So I would say my personal sports, like what I did, is when I set the linebacker interception record when I was in high school. I mean, that was huge for me. But the very next play, I tore my ACL, so that's bad luck. That was tough. That was tough. I would say like sports moment that I watched. Where was that? Would you stop biting my hand, Thor? Oh. I went to Monday Night Raw back in the Attitude Era, and I watched Stone Cold Steve Austin win the WWF Championship. And he threw a Steve Weiser. You know, he had his custom beer cans. He threw it out in the crowd, and I caught it, and a guy stole it from me. I was crying like a little puss. He stole that can from me, and that still haunts me to this day. I was with my mom. What was she supposed to do? The old mom sucker punch, you know? I caught that can. But yeah, Stone Cold was like my idol growing up. I'd love to drink a beer with that guy one day. I just seen a TikTok video of Stone Cold doing drink reviews, and he was drinking like martinis and like these sweetened drinks. He's like, that just tastes like a bunch of shit. Why would you even hand me this? Bartender, if you hand me one more drink, it tastes like shit. I'm out of here. I was dying. It was so funny. So going to, you know, I never got to meet Steve Austin. I met The Rock. I met Big Show. I met Edge and Christian. I was in the bathroom and Kevin Nash almost knocked me on my ass. I met him and Scott Hall. But man, just to be able to hang out with Steve Austin one day and just shake his hand and be like, dude, you got me through my childhood. That'd be dope. You know, that'd be a big notch for me. You know, we all had our fucking wrestling. You know, I had like a teddy bear, man. I used to hit the stunner on him, you know. I was a big wrestling fan, but now it's just, you know, it's all off the juice. I've actually listened to the Broken Skull podcast. Yeah. Yeah, we're keeping up with Alabama, but we got to beat Georgia. I thought about that. I think I want to play a horror game. I just don't know which one to play. I know Frost and Glad have played a lot, so I think I want to get into one. Yeah, tearing your ACL sucks ass. Lawler, I'm too dumb to explain what that is. Why the Roman Empire of the early 4th century was unable to successfully maintain the stability. What the? Come on, man. I'm dumb as shit. While you were walking the dog in the King's Fall Caddy run, we talked about how chat would be in an uproar if a female walked past your setup. Oh, okay. Twitch chat sees a woman and they're freaking out. Girl! It's terrible. But yeah, I've listened to it. Jump house with my brother. Yeah, man, we used to do stunners back in the day, you know. What was Glad playing yesterday? I don't even know what that game is. Mortuary Assistant? What the hell is that? Scorn? Everyone's saying Scorn. I don't know who I'm going to have on the podcast as a first guest. I'll probably just ask like a friend. Girl walks by the setup. Yeah, chat will be popping Thor eyes out everywhere. I don't know. I might send out some messages tomorrow and ask. But there's this new cool feature on Twitch where you can do like a guest setup. So literally, it's like a partnered squad stream where they just click on it and they just select their video and their mic and it works. It's like guest mode. I don't know. I seen it in my beta and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So it's kind of a cool little attachment that they added, so I'd like to try it out. Because obviously if I have someone on the show, I can't have my setup like I have now. You know, I at the least I could just screen cap the Discord call. So yeah, AEW seems like all the boomers from WWE are in there now. I haven't watched wrestling for a while. I haven't really watched anything. I'll tell you what, I watched that goddamn Halloween Ends movie, and that was shit. Don't watch that movie unless you want to be disappointed. I was so bummed. I'm like, I'm so pumped to watch this movie. I watched all the Michael Myers movies growing up, and I watched that movie, and it was shit. I was mad. I was yelling at my laptop when I was in bed. It's, you know. Oh, Lana, if you're gonna watch it, I want a live reaction. It's so bad. I want a live reaction. Play it in Discord. If you're Chilean, what up? It was so bad. I was actually mad. I might get back on the Lord of the Rings grind and rewatch those videos. I'm into the gory stuff. I watch all the gory stuff, you know, but I really don't watch much TV, you know. I don't watch. Don't get me started on the Star Wars movie. I've never seen one. I don't watch Star Wars. Don't shit on me. I wasn't growing up on that. I didn't grow up on Star Wars. It just wasn't a thing for me. I know you guys are nuts for that shit, but I just, you know. I was just, you know, it was different stuff for me growing up. I just don't watch TV much. Like when I end stream, I'll like do some stuff like that I need to handle. Like I just looked over and I got like, I did a whole bunch of emails and DMs this morning, but I'm always behind in doing stuff. The more emails that I answer, the more DMs I answer, the more stuff I look at, the more opportunities that could open the door for me. So, you know, besides working on that stuff and pretty much getting ready to move in the house, it's crazy right now. It's nuts. I got a lot to do. It's hard to rate movies and say what's top 5 and what's good. I mean, I think Endgame was huge. Remember hanging out at the mall? Dude, I used to take Lake Tran to the mall when I didn't have a car. I used to take the bus to the mall and hang out. Look at a whole bunch of shit that you couldn't buy. I never got into Game of Thrones. People told me I should. It's just I don't have time. The reason why is because if I start watching that stuff, I'll literally binge watch it all night. I've seen Game of Thrones. Actually, I did watch like 1 or 2 episodes, I think. Yeah. I'll binge watch that shit. I'll watch it all night, and I'll stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning because I get hooked. So doing that kind of stuff is just dangerous for me. I'm telling you, I really don't do shit. Like, if I'm not streaming, I'm sitting in a Discord, and I'm hanging out with the homies or talking with friends, or I'm jotting down ideas of what I can do this week, or I'm sleeping, or I'm at the gym talking to family. Like, I live a pretty busy life, you know. I didn't watch The Boys, no. I just didn't watch that stuff, you know. I wish I would have, but again, you know, streaming on the days now, I have more time doing this day schedule, but when I end stream, I'm just like, hey, you know, all this free time, let's go cook some dinner, and then let's chit chat with friends, and then I look over and it's midnight. And then I tell myself, do I want to sit in Discord, or do I want to watch TV and stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when I've been pretty strict? I've been waking up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock every morning. What do you want now, puppy? Chew your bone. I gotta stop. I said this last time. I need to stop letting him nap before the podcast or when I want to talk to chat, because when I do this, he just freaks out. No, that's rude. What? You got water? You want treats? I'll give you another treat. Hell's Kitchen? No. I'll get on it though. I'll start watching stuff. It's just I don't want to get hooked to that stuff, you know. I feel like I'd rather it would work, you know. Be different. Maybe I'll start doing like time for me to watch movies and stuff, you know. Try. But I used to binge watch Netflix all the time, like Forensic Files and Special Victims Unit. I used to watch all that shit for hours and hours and hours and hours. Wouldn't do shit. I just feel lazy when I do that stuff. Breaking Bad, yeah, all that. I just sit around and just binge watch TV. I'm like, what are you doing? You could be doing so much else with your life. You know, I mean, that's what content creation does to you. You know, you kind of just get in that mode where you either want to grind all the time or, you know, you don't. When you get lazy, you put stuff off. You know, there's some times where I've told myself, hey, I want to do this video. I want to do this with chat. I want to play this. I want to play this. Like, literally yesterday was terrible. Yeah. Yeah. I watched the first episode of that new Jeffrey Dahmer, and that shit's fucked up. That shit's fucked up. I definitely got to finish that out. That shit's crazy. But you know, like I said, I just want to work on other stuff. And this dog. Here, you want your ball? Go get it. But yeah, I mean, there's just stuff that I want to work on and projects I want to do. And you know, yesterday was bad. Yesterday I was so bored. I was so bored playing the game. I'm like, what the hell? There's nothing to do. That's why today I'm like, I'm just going to do whatever chat wants to do. And that's why I did that, like, you know, community, whatever you want to do day. And I had fun doing the raids. I had fun doing the div run. It was something different. Dungeons and, you know, catalyst run. Like, there's, you know, the game's a little dry right now, you know. It is pretty dry. You know, we got Festival of the Lost coming. We got, you know, Oryx Challenge on Tuesday, but after that, it's like literally 2 months left of the season. Ain't shit to do, so that's how we gotta. This is where we grind, you know. Choose a game channel point reward. I don't know if I want to go into that whole diversity yet, and, you know. I want to at some point, but again, I just don't want to keep trying random games and stuff. It's just not for me, you know. You guys gotta understand, like, streaming Destiny is fun for me, but like I said, like yesterday, I wasn't having fun, so I got offline. Like, I don't force myself to play. I play because I like playing with chat, and like, streaming Destiny is fun to me, and I enjoy talking about the game. I'm very passionate about playing. I like helping people get their loot. So stuff like this it's cool, but you have to understand too that, you know, Destiny streamers that slay, you know, it's good for your channel, you know. You know, most Destiny streamers have higher sub counts than 10x streamers bigger than them. The community is just nuts, you know. But I've thought about mixing in like some diversity and maybe doing like every other weekend type of shit. So we'll see. It's on the to-dos, okay? It's on the to-dos. Yeah, I stopped playing Cuphead. Yeah, I know. I know, I never went back to Cuphead. I was bored of that game, though. It was cool, but like it was kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. I know I should play it more and give it another shot, but I was just kind of bored of it. Well, I gave up on the what to do in Destiny videos just because, like, I felt like there was not much more to tell people. Like, it was just the same shit. I just wanted to try it out. I know. I'm trying to figure out YouTube more. Yeah, there's nothing to do in Destiny. Hey, guys, this week in Destiny, don't forget to... Yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday. There's not much else you could tell people what to do. I mean, don't forget to do your dares and gambit this week. Yay. And next week, finger butt. Woo. You know? I mean, that's just how the business model is. You know, they only do so much. More suitable for TikTok? Yeah. 100%. An alien isolation stream? I don't even know what that is. You're talking about like variety games. I have no clue. We're trying. We're trying, you know. Again, I got goals. I got shit I want to do. Next season is going to be very important because it's the season before Lightfall, and every season before a big installment, it's always crazy because people are coming back like, hey, I'm getting ready for Lightfall. What do I need to do? And then you start telling people, like, you know, we'll get through it. Again, there's tons of shit to do. It's just I need to, you know, dial it in, and I want to start playing with other creators, friends, and make it fun. You know, we can start doing stupid shit, but I want to work on more video ideas. So like I'm gonna be asking chat pretty much all this week, like what's some good video ideas, and just, you know, try and work on videos and do what I can. That's why I'm sitting here kind of worried, like, do I really want to commit to 190 hours stream in November with this ad deal? Honestly, the more I think about it, I might turn that bitch down, because I just don't know if I can commit to those kind of hours. And I know everyone's like, well, turn the sleep stream on. I don't know if I want to do that. Because as soon as you turn that sleep stream on, it could affect your offer in other months, you know? I think this is a good month where I stand my ground and tell Twitch to go fuck themselves and be like, hey, I'm not working 190 hours for some shit pay. Maybe, you know, because you know December is going to be juicy because that's the final month, and that's where the companies pay huge for ads. But as of right now, I'm gonna talk. I can't do the replay streams now. I'm gonna talk with a couple buds and make up my mind. I got 15 days, but if it was any other offer, like other people are getting for less hours, I'd jump on that shit in a heartbeat. But 190 hours, that's a lot. It's the most I've ever done. And I you know, I could do that no problem, but November's huge for me because I'm gonna be moving in the house, and I don't know what the hell's gonna be going on. Like, what if something happens where I need to like go meet contractors at the house and I lose a couple hours stream time? I might have to go do that. So we'll see. So we'll see though. But you know, knowing me, I say that now, but I'll probably end up. Yeah, it's house time. November 23rd. You know. House vlogs would be good YouTube content. I can't do that though, man. I can't show people a full house. I can't even show people my full floor plan. People will be weird and try and look my shit up, and then I'll fucking have to do weird things, you know? I don't want people fucking finding out where I live and shit, dude. That's just weird, you know? But people do that shit, you know? It's not about showing the top floor. It's just anything. Anything could slip up, you know? The internet's weird, man. You know, they do a lot of weird shit to streamers, and you know, to get pizzas delivered to their house and other activities. And you guys know, you see the internet. I'm not even gonna say it, but I don't want to deal with none of that shit. You know, I want to enjoy my new house and, you know, celebrate. But you know, I'll show people the basement. That's where the gaming setup is, and I'll probably show people the kitchen. You know. Oh yeah, I mean, that's the first thing I do when I move. I let the local authorities know that I'm new to the area, and you know, to call me in case if anything, you know, that 100%. That's what I did with this house, so I've never had any issues. But you know how people are. But it just sucks, you know. You can't show people the color of your house. You can't show people shit. So, but I want to get when the fence gets hooked up and installed, and I can let the pup out in the backyard. I do want to get a nice camera back there, so when he does go out to do his business, we can pull it up on stream and you guys can see a little forward cam of him playing in the backyard. So I got a lot of plans, so I'm excited. But again, to just do some IRL stuff, to just sit around and, you know, maybe there's a topic to talk about or something I want to chit chat about. I can just, you know, record real quick and make a video on it. Just sky's the limit, you know. And that's what I always wanted to do, but I knew I couldn't do it in this house because this house isn't really that big. I mean, this is literally like you know, a single dude's house. Like, I literally don't even have enough room in this house. If I had a roommate or something, or I had a girl move in with me, like, it'd be very tight in this house, just because that's how this house was when I purchased it, you know. Grilling on stream? Well, yeah, but it's gonna be the winter time. I am gonna get a smoker though. I can't wait for that. Would I do a day in the life? A day in the life of Clyde. Yeah, I don't know about that one. People have been asking me to do like gym streams and stuff. You don't understand. Like, I don't have a problem with doing those type of streams, but when you take a camera to the gym, it freaks people the fuck out. You know? I don't know if I'm gonna go with a pellet or stick burner. I don't know yet. I was leaning more towards pellet, but I do like the stick burner. Pellet's just good for meats, you know. Plus you got remotes, you know. So we'll see. Not a wake up vlog, you know. But I got some plans, like I said. It's just, I feel like when I'm off stream, like that's my time, you know. And when you when those streamers and content creators let people into their life when they're off stream, it just gets fucking weird, man. You know, like when you stream and you make videos, that's your time. But like when you want to do your personal shit and just hang out with people and do the stuff that you do that you like to do, you know, maybe, you know, like I said, we'll see. You know, maybe I'll do some home workout stuff from home and give people some tips and tricks. And do some dieting videos. I don't fucking know, because I am gonna start cooking again when I move into the new crib. You know, I got that brand new kitchen, so we'll see. Like I said, I say this shit now, but I won't do it, so I don't want to promise anything. But there is stuff wrote down, so there's to-do lists, you know. There's natural gas in the new neighborhood. Thursday Night Football with chat. I think we can watch that stuff, right? Because Twitch streams that game shit now, right? Amazon has rights to that. We might be able to watch that stuff. Yeah, I think you could do a watch party. So maybe I can look into that stuff. The meal prep stream. I don't meal prep a lot though. When I do meal preps, I do 5 meals. I only prep for 2 days. Squad mode with Amazon Prime. There we go. I was just talking about that ads. We've been talking about ads a lot. I've been doing the ad program since May. And this upcoming offer is a little rough for me because it's 190 hours. And they're offering me the same amount of money that they offered me this month. So I just think I don't think it's bullshit. I really don't. Just because you got to look at it like this, you got to have this mentality. Let's just say, you know, I'm in a voice call with 3 other streamers, and I'm not running ads, and they are. They're getting paid, and I'm not. You know, that's just how it is. You know, if you don't run them, someone else will. You know, you can title your stream right now in the Destiny directory, ad free for 6 months. It's not going to encourage more people to watch you. They might stop in and say, "Hey, what are you doing?" But they're still going to get pre-rolls. You know, nothing's off the table for me. The Twitch partner cutback affect me? Yeah, it does. So we did the math. If you have over 2,300 subs per month, you get hit by the 100 grand shit. I have more subs than that every month, so it's gonna hit me. Do I know how it's gonna affect me? I don't. Am I gonna take a pay cut? Sure, but also I have to look like it as I wouldn't be making this money if it wasn't for Twitch and Twitch's discoverability. You know, YouTube's discoverability sucks. The live streams, it doesn't even have a live stream section. And Mixer and all these other YouTube deals are just good because they made it. You're not going to get, YouTube's not handing out $1 million contracts to just anybody, you know. The Mixer was just a fluke, and Twitch is Twitch, you know. I've been told by multiple people, if you try and negotiate with Twitch and tell them, hey, I got offered a deal, you know what they tell you? Take it. They don't care, you know. Facebook approached me and tried getting me to stream on Facebook. They offered me a full contract, a full sponsorship, full paid contract, and I told them to shove it up their ass. You know? But I think with pretty much how I'm straightforward with my community, and I tell them that, hey, I'm running ads, and there's literally a comment, there's a command in my chat that tells you to get Twitch Turbo, not sub to me, but sub to Twitch, so you never have to watch an ad again. I'm just very open with people, and I tell them, I've had Twitch Turbo for 3 years. I'm a big Twitch watcher on mobile, huge Twitch watcher on mobile, and I never see ads. It's great. Now some countries don't get Twitch Turbo, and I totally understand that, but I think that the ad programs are really good for someone like me. I think it screws over a lot of people that are new and upcomers, but they just need to understand that if they keep doing them, and they, you know, I actually asked a friend, I said, hey, you're an affiliate, you're a streamer that holds about 50 to 70 viewers. What do you make from ads each month? And they said $75. And I said, okay, well, turn your ads off then. There's no point running any ads if you're only pulling that kind of money. You know, grow your community first. You know, but people have to understand, you know, it's like people live under a rock. Why are people complaining about ads? You watch ads on TV every day. Anything you subscribe to, you probably see ads here and there. People watch YouTube. You see ads. Like, why is it just such a big fucking thing now to whine about? I don't understand it. But I'm not going to say that shitty comment of, oh, if you don't want to watch ads, just sub to me. No. If people don't want to follow my channel, that's fine. You don't want to sub to me, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Hulu's got ads, you know, everything. The average amount of ads you watch in an hour TV is, what, 15 minutes, 14 minutes? You know? So, I mean, but I can tell you that the ad money that I've accumulated since May, it's done a lot of good for me. It, you know, it helped me pay off some stuff. It helped me help out my family. It's set up some giveaways for chat. I mean, last month I gave away $500. Or 2 months ago I gave away $500. Last month $750. I got $1,000 giveaway open right now. So it's bringing good to my channel. And only a few times people complain like, oh, Clyde, I just got like 5 ads. Can you repeat what you said? And I'm like, sure. Totally understandable, because that's the best way to come at it. Hey, you just did something important. Can you please go over it again, because I missed it. And, you know, trust me, it's up to me. I'd give everyone a sub in chat, but I'd go broke. I tried that last month with matching subs, and y'all fucked me up. But it's you know, I think it's good. The only thing I don't like about this new Twitch bullshit is that no one can grind to the 70-30 split. That's bullshit. I grinded to that right away. As soon as I got partnered in June of 2017, I hit up Twitch right away. What do I got to do? And they told me, to get 70-30, you need paid subs, not gifted. You need people actually subscribing to your channel. So I just told chat, hey, you guys want a juicy giveaway? I'll give away a fucking PC, sub to the channel. I said it every day, and people kept subbing. I hit the goal. It was like 500 or 600 concurrent paid subs. I messaged them, and they said, do it again. We need to see 2 months in a row. I'm like, chat, we got to do it again, 1 more month. And I sounded pathetic, but I was just telling people like, hey, just, you know, because gifting subs, it came out like that. Like, it was around the time that gifting subs started. So I told people, like, instead of gifting, like, let's let people sub. And when I hit it twice in a row, they messaged me and said, you got it, here's the contract. Boom. It was 2017. You got to understand, though, for a streamer to get 500 to 600 paid subs is not an easy thing. Like, people don't understand, you know. It's not easy. But I just don't like that streamers now get fucked. I mean, 50-50 is just... But you have to understand, like, instead of you getting 70-30, Twitch is like, hey, we know we're the main platform. YouTube's 3 years behind them. YouTube is so far behind them. Everyone says YouTube's going to catch them. 5 years from now, maybe. But YouTube streaming is so far. But I've been in YouTube chats before live streaming. The UI is shit. It's so bad. And the only way you find that stream is if you physically type in that YouTuber, you know? So they know they hold the cards right now. They know there's no defense. There's no one even questioning, you know, that they can contend them. So pretty much you're paying Twitch a finder's fee. Like, hey, you're paying for your discoverability. So yeah, the YouTube chatters are so weird. It's so weird. But again, you know, I wouldn't be where I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for Twitch. So there's nothing I can do. And I've had a union job. I literally went on strike. I stood outside with my fucking picket sign, and guess what? That got me nowhere. Got me nowhere. So when they make pay cuts, you know, it does affect me, you know. But again, the money I'm losing, maybe I'll make it up in ad revenue. But again, I would never run ads without letting chat know, like, hey, I'm running ads. And, you know, even if next month, let's just say November's offer I decline and I say I'm not doing it and I turn off ads. Guess what? Twitch won't let me turn off ads completely. They're still going to run pre-rolls. They're still going to run something. But, you know, I think it does good for my channel, honestly. Like, ever since May's come, I've been able to give back. I mean, I see it. I see when ads go off. When I look over at the viewer count, sometimes I'll look at, like, I hide my viewer count, but sometimes at the top of the hour, I'll turn it on and I'll see the ads hit and I'll see like 50 viewers leave. And then after the ads are over, I gain like 60 viewers, you know? The thing about that of walking the dog and running the ads, if I do it that way, I would have to physically remind myself every hour to do it. And that's why the ad incentive program is easy. The streamer, I don't have to do anything. They just run the ads every hour and I don't have to worry about it. But if I physically have to stop my content every hour and hit the button, or every like 45 minutes run 2 to 3 minutes, you know. Well, I agree with that, Miko. You say 6 to 10 ads an hour is too much, but honestly, you know, I mean, you're a streamer, man. You've been busting your ass. You know what it's like to bust your ass and not get rewarded all the time. You get a fat fucking offer like that, you ain't gonna turn it down. I've never done longer than 5 minutes, you know. Yeah, regular TV is 50% ads, but then people buy these streaming services like Hulu and they still get ads, you know. You tried 3 minutes and you couldn't do it. But I mean, let's just be honest here, though. What was your offer for 3 minutes? If you say less than $100, you shouldn't have took it in the first place. But as a streamer, you should be taking stretch breaks every hour. You should. You know, you should be hitting the button, you know. You should be. Actually, you guys don't get offers being affiliates. You guys just get 55%, right? They don't give you like 3, 4, 5 minute offers, I don't think. Yeah, 3 minutes is just a 55% cut. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, never do that. So I told Bergen. I told Bergen to never run ads. If you're an affiliate and you're not getting dollar amounts, don't even run ads. Fucking stupid. Waste of shit. But yeah, like, let's just say, but look at my content though. I'm in the middle of a raid, right? I'm in the middle of a raid. So every 30 minutes, I'm just supposed to be like, hey guys, or every 40 minutes, I'm be like, hey guys, I'm gonna go take a 3-minute break, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's just not worth it. And what are you supposed to do? Just 1 hour and then hit the 5-minute button? You know? I can't sing, no. Wait, Bama got upset? Are you serious? Bama just got dropped? I just had it on. Field goal? Did Tennessee kick it and win? Oh my God, they did. Bye, idiots. Good job, Tennessee. Good job. Nick Saban will find a way to get in. I'm glad I recorded that game. I can watch it later. Well, yeah, I think they need to develop something. I think Twitch needs to develop something to where it pauses the stream. So when the ads go off, the stream pauses and people don't miss anything. You know? But again, you know, it's I try and tell people like, man, what would you do in this? You know, I seen an offer today on Twitter. Someone got offered 44 grand to run like 6 minutes of ads for 130 hours. You're offered someone's fucking yearly salary. I got offered that much, I'd do it. You know, heartbeat. Hey chat, here's 10 grand. Let's give it away. 5 grand. You know what I'm saying? Like, changes someone's life, you know? But again, when you're getting that high of an offer, you probably make enough money to get by anyway. But is there a way to turn off pre-rolls? I have it in my dashboard. I turn off pre-rolls. I have the option to turn off pre-rolls. I click it and it says turn off. So if you, and it's only because I can do that because I'm running ads. So if you don't run ads midstream, Twitch will run pre-rolls for you anyway. But pre-rolls aren't bad. What's a pre-roll ad? 30 seconds? You know? But again, it just comes down to it. Like, you know, trust me, it just sucks knowing that, if, you know, it's like what Glad said on Twitter. If he doesn't want to run it, that's his choice. And that's how I feel. Like, if I don't want to run ads, that's my choice. But other people are going to do it. Other people are going to secure the bag. So that's what I've told my other streamer friends. I'm like, dude, don't pass up the money. If they only want you to run 1, 2, 3 minute, 4 minutes, even 5 minutes of ads an hour, that's fine. But don't go over that. Like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, you could go over that and get the bag. But anything over 5 minutes is a little too much. But like, that's just free money. You can't pass that shit up. Shit's going to change your life, you know? Yeah, pre-rolls suck too, because when people open up the stream, they see a pre-roll and they're like, bang. $24K for 6 minutes. I mean, $24K for 6 minutes, I'm signing the deal. I'll be honest with you guys. My best offer was this month. My highest offer was this month. And I'll tell you guys what it is. And this is where I get fucked. Because I accepted it. I accepted it this month and I got fucked. So this month is 173 hours. 173 hours for this month. Remember, I took some time off because of Twitchcon. And it's 11.5K. For 5 minutes of ads. That was my best offer. I've never had an offer this high before. Close. Still. And then next month's offer is 11.9K for 8 minutes of ads for 190 hours. That's not even worth it. Fuck that. I wouldn't even go to that. My one under that is 10.4K for 7 minutes for 190 hours. And then my lowest one is 7.4K for 5 minutes for 190 hours. So if I was to take one next month, it would be the 7.4K for 5 minutes. You know? But it's 190 hours, and I don't know if I can commit to that. But again, it just shows you, like, this month, I actually had a good offer and good hours, and now they're trying to give me the same amount for next month, but make me work harder for it, you know? I said 7.4 for 5, 10.4 for 7, 11.9 for 8. Let's go, 9 ads, baby. For 11K, I'll run ads for 55 minutes. Fuck it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, dude, it's... I mean, well, that's what I said too, Berg, and that's what I said. I work 8 hours a week, 6 days a week anyway, but like, when you actually do the numbers and you think in your head, like, damn, I have to hit these numbers, I could do it. But I just don't know how much time I can invest in November because the house, you know. Like, what if something comes up and I got to take some time off to move into my house? Like, I just don't know what's going to come up in November. So I got to the end of the month to think about it. You should just have Sunday be ad day. I mean, you can't do, I mean, you could do something like that where you could just go live and just run a fucking shitload of ads. Yeah, if you do 99% of the hours, yeah, you get fucked. You got to hit the quota. You'll earn like 90% of the money. Well, that's what we're thinking. That's what all the streamers are thinking, Tech. If we decline a month, it might show the bot or the algorithm, whoever's offering us, like, no, we didn't like that offer. What's my average? Hold on. My hours? For September, 219. For August, 231. So I'm there. I'm there. I can hit the 190. I could definitely do it. 8.7 hour streams for 22 out of the 30 days. Yeah, exactly. I could do it, man. They want me at my average. That's where they want me. They want me to stay on my average. They want me to grind, so I just don't know, man. I'm definitely not taking that big deal because they're trying to fucking make me work the same amount of money as I did this month. And there ain't no fucking way I'm running 8 minutes of ads. If it was 8 minutes for like 29, 30K, like we're seeing on Twitter, I'd be like, hey, chat, it's game time. Time to juice the fuck up, you know? 8 minutes is the best ratio of money to ad minutes, but like, yeah, exactly. How many days would it be if you did 7-hour streams? I know it's like 6.5 if you take no days off. It's just crazy, man. But again, man, it's just it's crazy when you put this kind of offer in front of somebody, because as a streamer, you don't have to worry about fucking dick. You don't have to worry about how many subs you got, how many viewers you got. It's just, it's there, you know? 26 to 27, yeah. So I take 4 days off a month because I take every Sunday off. That's like right on the nose. So you see what they're trying to do. The algorithm or the bot that's throwing out the offer, they're trying to see what your monthly average is and make you keep that average, but they're going to pay you for it, you know? It's for every partner. Every partner, I think, gets this offer. Some offers are terrible. Like, I've seen some partners like tweet that their offer was $200, but it goes off of your time streamed, how many viewers watch you, your sub to viewer ratio, your average concurrent. There's so much shit that goes into it. 1,480. 7 minutes is like that. 8 minutes is like 1,487. Yeah, so the 5-minute juicer is worth it. The 5-minute deal's the best one, in my opinion. Still 190 fucking hours. I don't know. I'm just open with you guys as possible with this shit, so you know. But yeah, this is the shit we're going through right now. Because, dude, running 8 minutes, Lawler, who's gonna watch 8 minutes of sub? I think running 8 minutes would definitely like hurt your average, because people would just be like, dude, I can't watch this guy stream. There's so many ads, you know. The problem is that there'll be streamers out there that need the bag. I mean, exactly. Any affiliate in chat right now, or people that are new to streaming, if you were offered $2,000, you'd do it. Noble, you are correct. 8 minutes of ads is a long fucking time, dude. I thought about that, doing the 8 minutes, and then if anyone in chat complains, we just gift them subs. I was thinking about that. Still though, when you're trying to grow your channel, you don't want new people to get affected, because some people just don't speak up. Some people just sit in chat and they go, that's it. I'd have to put text on screen like, if you're watching ads, we'll gift you a sub or some shit. You know, Clyde be broke. Plus, you already have to remember this too. So this is where the business side comes in. If I accept that 8-minute offer, whatever algorithm or bot they're using, they'll be like, oh, this streamer will he'll just click on any deal. Let's keep offering him shit. You got to think about stuff like that. Sometimes you got to put your foot down. Well, I think the reason Goth's offer and the other guys' offer aren't 190 is because I have a higher monthly average. I stream longer hours. That's why. And I've been doing the ad program since May. So they know I stream more. Why don't streamers also get brand deals? We do. I do sponsored streams. We love Raid Shadow Legends, but I've juiced it out. I've done Raid Shadow Legends like 4 times. I just did Mech Arena. People just aren't down to download mobile games anymore. I told chat to download it, and I got a couple hundred people to do it, but these companies are getting smart now. They're not trying to offer it. I just got a VPN offer. They said, promote our VPN on your stream for a month and do all this other bullshit. They only offered me $1,000 to do it. You guys want to know what my offer is right now? My price for my stream right now is $2,000 an hour. So if they want me to do a 2-hour sponsored stream, that's $4,000, Poppy. Not a bad living, right? I've never said that shit out loud, so know your fucking worth. Know your fucking worth. And sometimes I don't get that. Sometimes I don't get that offer. Sometimes it'll be a little lower, like 3,500, but I take it. Surprised I said that. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking to my community. I'm open with everybody. You know, that's just how it is. But you know, I just signed with a talent agency. I don't know if you guys seen it on my Twitter, but I retweeted it. And we're gonna be working with them and seeing what juicy deals we can get. So it's Aftershock Media Group. Yeah, it's just like affiliate deals for companies. You never do that. You never take an affiliate deal with any brand or any company. You want to know why? Because they're out to fuck you. You know? You know, I always tell people, if you're getting into streaming until you hit 100 average, and I mean this, until you hit 100 average concurrent viewers, do not take a single sponsorship. Because the whole point of you partnering with a company is to get enough sales, a few code uses a month, to actually get some juice from these companies. Why do you think I'm so successful with GsxrClyde? Why do you think I was so successful? I sold 220 PCs with Artesian, and now I'm with Power GPU and I'm selling PCs. It's because people know that I fuck with shit that's legit. If I partner and I side with a company, my chat knows that it's trusted. You know, it's hey, Clyde, if Clyde approves this, it's the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So my chat's just built different. When they did the shaker competition to get my shaker, it's in the kitchen. My chat was donating money because they bought so much GsxrClyde. They're just like, hey, just buy GsxrClyde for people, use your code and send it to people. I shit you not. Someone donated $300. I bought 10 tubs of GsxrClyde and I shipped it to one person. I don't know why the fuck you guys are like this, but you're nuts. But I'm real. I'm not fake, and I'm just real with people every day on my stream, and that's all I can do. If people don't like me, there it is. Hold it. Shine it up. Stick it up your ass. Do something with it. Take a picture. Reddit, Twitter. Hi. Don't care. That's how you got to be. You know? You can't be like, oh my God, I'm here every day to be all nice and, yeah, I love this game. I love streaming. And then you go on Twitter, and you're like, I hate my life. I hate streaming. He came into chat and he said I was mean. He's a demon the dog knows. sex day. Oh my God, I got gifted 50 subs. I love streaming. Chat paid my rent this month. Oh my God, I love streaming. Next month, I can't stream. I can't pay for my trip. I can't pay for my trip. Chat, dono money now. You see it on fucking Twitter every day. These rat motherfucking stinky Remmies trying to be little motherfuckers ruining the streamer name. Hey, chat, I'm an asshole and I support this message. That was a good skit there, Thor. High five. You tuned in with the whininess. That was great. Good job. I can see you're dialed in. Yeah, that's right. You see this shit all the time. Chat. Always on Twitter, whining and bitching. Then you go tune into their stream and they got a fucking dono goal. I've seen people make dono goals, like saying to pay rent, and then next month it's okay. It's like, you were struggling last month for rent. What happened this month? You just magically shit out some money or what? I don't know about that one. Silly enemy. Sometimes it's like that. Are you nuts, Thor? That was a really good job. So we're gonna end episode 5 on a good note like that, and we're gonna keep it juiced. Hopefully, you guys are tuning on YouTube, watching on Twitch, and listening on Spotify. You enjoyed this episode. I love you guys for supporting the brand. I'll see you next time.